Last time we strolled through the first few challenges. Got the gold tokens for all of them. Next up is the Hierophant, which is a murder mystery.
Every game, even this game we play, is a shadow of the great game. The game of life and death. Once I was its master, but now another sits upon that throne. I will teach you everything I can in this game, that you might have the strength to master the great game in time.
Alright, so as you can see the little challenge prep screen, we have got collect gold, be prepared for dice games, and fight thieves. So I have brought Colbion, who is good at dice games. He can optionally give me extra dice, but you lose him if you need to use them. I am going to bring billy clubs because they are, light weapons are good against thieves. I'm also going to bring Berserker's Creed, and is it Creed or Creed? It is Creed. The Mercenary Garb, that's good for getting gold. Gambler's Jewel's Dice Ring. Extinguisher's good against not getting hit by fire-throwing thieves. Haven't got very many good helmets yet. Lord's Diadem is good for precision gambits, the ones with the swinging pendulum. Frontier Barber, just well, it's good versus Empire, but it also uncovers more of the map, which is not very useful here. The Exquisite Blade available has no function except that it's really expensive, so if you have it, you can sell it for a lot of money. That's literally its only function. Let's just throw those to it. Actually, no, not the Pious Robes. Ruby Ring. And the Exquisite Blade, sure, if I manage to pick it up, it won't be bad. I have Colbion with me, but Clan Eyebright is not going to be very useful. Less than Iron Beak, though. Like a thief, sure. It's a pickpocketing one. Well, yeah. Context, sure, that gives you equipment. Stress damage. It's very easy. Desperately useful. The old bathing is always great food. Peasant Sun is sure, let's throw that in. I can't even remember what's in Fame and Shame. It's a Fame check one, surprisingly, but like... let's roll with that, we'll see how it goes. In my supplies I've got the knives as well, and some extra food.
In better times, it would have been my card here, the guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death. Now Callus sits that throne, and miscreants assume the position. I do not know what the usurper Callus has done with the game. He will have made changes, that is certain. How these changes will impact, I know not. I have tried to anticipate him here as I train you. I have built as many different scenarios as I can muster. You must be ready when we arrive.
Absolutely. He's concentrating on the metagame that's not useful right now, babe. So we've showed up with Colbion, our companion, to visit the Thieves Guild, who is, the leader is going to be assassinated. He has been told he is going to be assassinated. So I have to find a certain number of clues to determine which of the three is going to be the assassin, it can be any one of the three. The dice is rolled. So, Borden has worked for him for a long time. Borden will spill fortunes when drunk. Alina also worked for a long time. She was in the 3rd Legion. She told the truth for money. Brendan has worked for him for a short time. Okay. Wild accusations were dropped. Well, none of those are helpful right now. We can get more information. Yes, the exquisite blade. Yeah, I like this. It's ornamental, ineffective in combat, but very valuable. It's like, yeah, I can't afford anything, so no shopping for me. No,
Once again,
so
we return to the inn, seeking clues to save a life. When we look into memories, so many things are left unsaid and clouded. Why this life? Why this inn? Time passes and things change. The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness. Yet death stalks the streets of the city.
Prince of Poison is, yeah, so he's a really annoying type of special thief character, where he puts down a barrel of poison. Let's try and grab it. Don't really want to spend my money.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
I hate pendulum cabinets. Ah, that was terrible. Oopsie daisies.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Can we actually fight the... So I was hoping that if I can unlock the token, you get a whole extra companion. Oh, I've forgotten her name. Anyway, she's a brilliant old lady with 2 guns. She's great. Here she is. Katura, that's her name. She looks
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder to get the blood right.
Hopefully. I can't remember what you actually have to do to get the token. Because there's a whole load of conversation options. I don't know if it's just literally like you have to revisit the card over and over again to explore all the options, or if you get Katura, that's well, you get her eventually.
This piece has passed through more than a few hands. Every gambler loses eventually, even when the deck is stacked in their favor.
So yeah, she's a mercenary. Unsurprising. Looks like the sensible explanation for adventurers in general, isn't it?
One should always
goblins.
keep an eye on their belongings, lest little hands find idle work.
Yeah, goblins steal stuff. And they actually steal stuff you have equipped, which, assuming they've taken my knives off me. I should have known that that card was there, though. There's one on each level in this challenge, so I shouldn't have stepped on it. It was dumb of me, but oh well. Okay, so if he turns around, he should have it on his back. Yeah. Just give it back. But goblins are cowards. They don't actually fight you, they only run away. And then once the timer at the top of the screen is ticked down, they will teleport out. with your stuff so easily before they leave. Why I need the extinguisher ring. I hate this black glass. Now, tea's much too hot. I got my nose back, yep. And they did manage to get away with some of my valuables, but just annoying. Anyway, right. On to the next level. So yeah, Father Galfrey, the leader of the Thieves Guild who is going to be assassinated. We can talk to him. Why would an underling want to kill you? Money, liars. Yeah, okay, well let's start getting bored. So basically, you know, he's going to sign.
You surely
work
have a
with each
liking
of
for
the three
strange
suspects.
bedfellows. Here you are helping thieves challenge thieves, without a thought for their ultimate victims.
Well, yeah, but they're guild thieves, aren't they, you know? So we can visit that guard to go and meet Gordon and ask him some questions. And the goblins are back. Screw you, lads. I'm saying. At least these guys are only ever the clique of goblins, the thieves who don't fight you. There are some other goblin cards who are added in DLC who are way worse in terms of actually enjoying the fight. There he is. Come at you. Ow. Something is because they stole my good knives. I'm now stuck using the default knives. Over here. I'm not quite sure which, what goblins like targeting is when I activate his ability. He does a little charge that stuns everyone in his path, but I don't know who he aims for. Ariadne, one of our other companions, her ability, she always tries to go for whoever has the most health. Because she's got a big hammer, so she hits the tankiest guy. But I don't know. There we go. Extinction. That will help. I got my knives back. Right.
Assassins. I have little love for them, less still for the criminal guilds that fill the cities these days.
Absolutely.
Bankers, thieves, assassins, merchants, kings. Each tries to use their power to control those around them.
The dealer hates capitalism. Anyway, so here we need to pick the right responses to make Gordon trust us, so he'll tell us more stuff. So we tell him that we are proud to work for Father Galfrey, and we are. Oh god, yeah, of course. I have to give blood. Oh man. Oh man! Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, max life paint cards are even worse than just wounds, because wounds you can heal up, but max life is bad. And tell him that it was reasonable to expect my blood rather than...
Nicely timed.
Thank you. Right, what does he think about the Gallery? Favorite food? Apple tart. Delicious. He has a beautiful wife. And he used to be a farmer. Okay. Please give me more max health, thank you. Wow, that was not worth it. I should have asked for gold.
Do what you can to find more food.
Oh yeah, this is just, you swap gold for fame. I'd forgotten how this card worked. It's commission a ceramic sculpture. This is cheaper and I don't want to spend all my money. Ah! Well. Good, excellent. Fantastic. They threw stones at me. But I gained fame, which was the point of the card. Can I tell him about... Yes, I can. Right. Tell him about the goblins. So, he can give me Thieves' Folly.
So much folly begins and ends with crime.
So now, instead of stealing my weapons, they'll just steal that, because it's a special goblin attracting ring. Weird, but that's how they roll. Let's go and talk to Rowena, who has been tasked with kidnapping a child, as you do. Now, I can't remember where... Okay, just get some money off this guy.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I can roll double one. That's better. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you roll as long as you roll
Well
higher.
done. You
Usually.
continue to impress.
Very occasionally there are cases where you need to roll
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
for like to actually reduce a target by a certain number, or if you roll exactly you get a different outcome to if you just roll a general. Anyway, so we're rescuing a child from vampires, that's always a good idea. That's not good. Okay. Fantastic. It's one of the big lads. So the vampires, or the shadows as they're called, were also added by DLC/later expansion. And they're very annoying. They're cool though. Like... Yeah. So do this big shadow attack. Where they sort of switch at you like that. Big attack where they lose the flow and become considered sort of like animally should have blood rage or whatever. Ow! Screw you, screw you, screw you. So they're like bastard offspring of Dracula and a dragon. Quite neat though. You do get one as a companion as well in DLC. I forget his name as well. He's also very cool. Apart from how he loves to drink your blood a lot. So, because I rescued the peasant's son, I can get the exquisite blade because I can
A
sell
perfect
it.
showpiece. barely usable in combat.
Absolutely. Can you even see its value on here? No, you can't. I'm just gonna wait until you get to it. I could sell it at
Good.
camp.
Take this chance to review the clues you have learned so far.
Indeed. Well, I could do that, or I could just not worry about that because I know all the clues, but yeah. Anyway, so you see I could sell the exquisite blade would get me 50. That's really not bad. I assumed you'd get a worse price at camp, but actually that does seem the same price that I would get in a normal shop, so I'm happy with that. Actually, what have you got? Berserker's Creed. Oh yeah, you get +3 gold every time you roll. You draw gold. Which is probably worth the investment, but not.
The power rage grants is often misunderstood.
Yeah, it's also got a you don't really have a raging type, like, it's got a stun bash, but most armor's got a stun bash. Anyway, this time the goblins will take the Thieves' Folly ring, so this should be, yes, easier, because now I've got my better knives. They're like the second most basic. You know, they're adequate. Tragically, there's never friendly fire with the Anakin's fire bombs. They don't goblin very easily. Nice stun bash, which is pretty effective. Took half damage from that. Normally I would have taken 8 damage because I got the steel ring. I took less fire damage from that. Definitely good. Actually, maybe it's... I think it's 40% reduction, not 50%, but still, it's pretty good. Goblins, such valuables. What have we got? Billy clubs, which are very good against thieves. Mercenary garb, which reduces the chance of goblins stealing stuff. You see, I selected my equipment well. Deck builder skills. I'm just going to take the billy clubs because they've got a token on it.
No better way to enforce justice than force. All law follows from might.
They've got a flurry that knocks thieves down, and then you do a finisher. I need to do the finisher 15 times to get the token. Right, what has the shop got? The shop's got the ruby ring, don't need that. I just throw it in because just card-wise. So I'm actually gonna leave it in the shop. I don't think there's anything we need. Ah, of course, Rowena is kidnapping people. Find a gilded carriage on the Imperial Road. A contingent of guards who are Imperials. So I actually need my axe out, even though it's a garbage axe. Yeah, I didn't think about packing it, actually bringing an axe with me. I maybe should have done. The problem is that when you have few chances to actually draw equipment, you want it to be the right equipment. So if you stack your deck with equipment that it's very situational, that defense, potentially, you really need. Here's me, here's Rowena. Ow.
Get up or push them back. Death itself beats us.
These guys have got big shields, so you need to pick them before you can hit them. Rowena's really useless at dealing with these guys. Yeah, she's dying. I can't pick her up though. I just need to deal with the rest of these guys before the time runs out. I love that apparently dealing with 7 Imperials in 2 minutes is impressive. I don't think that's impressive, but no. Maybe Rowena is easily impressed. Although she doesn't strike me as easily impressed, she's pretty taciturn. Anyway, re-equip my gloves now. She trusts me because I managed to finish the fight within the time limit. Carriage door, please take the gold, not my son. And she just straight up does that. She's mercenary enough. And I will promise to keep that a secret instead of telling her boss that she didn't kidnap the guy. Now I can get... she's so certain about her favourite food, roast duck. She murdered her captain. That's a bad idea. But at least she was honest about it. Tomorrow evening I may die, says Lord Galfrey. Why trust me to sort this out? Because I'm not in the guild, and I'm a better person than guild members. Absolutely. Can I have more money? No. Thanks, dude. Right, so now we go meet Grindon, who is the last of our 3 candidates.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Oh, this is a fiddly one. Oh wait, no, it's the second stage that's the fiddly one. This one's not too bad. Yay! Card job achievement. So I managed to catch the guy who pickpocketed me, maybe, question mark. Yay! So he's going to give me the token if I let him keep the money, so I will accept his offer. His name is Merrick, he's a good guy. Yep, so he's going to keep my money, which is annoying because it would have been nice to have the money. But...
A rotten priest and a rotten thief.
Turn back.
Expend the effort to save him and watch thousands wail as they lose their hard-earned wealth.
Okay, so this is... the betting house just lets you get money, unsurprisingly, through betting. Right, I'm gonna go higher because I've got a lot of money. So you want to roll low on your first roll, because you then have to beat it on your third roll. So, second roll also low, if I can manage it, yeah. Now I need to roll high. That was garbage. Woohoo! Keep 4 actually, because... wow, shit. Yes, Colbjorn, thank you. Now I'm gonna miss out on Colbjorn, but... still. Let's not go quite so high this time. Oh boy. Because as you progress through the game, by unlocking tokens, you end up you know, unlocking more equipment. I actually don't need to beat it on this roll, so roll low. That's fine.
You can always try again, if you
Yeah.
survive, of course.
Hush, darling. Don't get in the way of my lead strats. Okay. So yeah, as you unlock more equipment, you can unlock lots of equipment that, you know, helps. You know, like adding to your total, or allowing extra rerolls, or all sorts of things. Ways of gaming the system, but you have to do it naturally to start with. Because
Victory. You
to
are
unlock the
learning.
token, you need to have progressed through the, you know. Right, should. Fuck! Fine.
Use the Empire to provide the fodder for your own challenges. I understand.
Sure, I will actually buy it off because I think that's how you get the token.
How
Yes, it is.
appropriate.
Basically, you get the shard from if you ask them for equipment that is the like challenges specific equipment, like because this challenge is a thieves challenge. You know, we're fighting a lot of thieves. You know, whereas if I had gone in there and asked for a sword to deal with Northerners, they would have been like, well, yeah, but like, why? Wow. So you need to ask for the right one. What a sucky roll. Incredible. She's gonna ambush me, and I don't know what we can do. Yeah. It's fine though. I've got my billet clubs equipped. Probably am gonna get their little intro. Oh no, maybe not. Oh wait, is this the first time we've seen a silencer? That surprises me. They're even nastier. They've got an unlockable type that you have to evade rather than... So that's the billy clubs. Thing. Does the knockdown. Ow! Bloody hell. The point is that it knocks them down, so then you do your finisher on L2. Valuables, please, please. For heaven's sake, let there be good valuables.
Games
Yay.
within games within games.
Stop breaking the fourth wall, fine. Money? Money? Who has money? No, no money. Great, thank you. Anyway, so here we are meeting up with Grindon, castle by Moorhammer Lake. Sources tell me the lady inside is wanted for high treason. Do I want his autograph? Sure, why not? Who am I anyway? I am the leader of the Thieves Guild in disguise. To personally congratulate him on what a great job he's been doing. Absolutely. And I am planning to assassinate the Emperor. Hell yeah. That's how to get him to trust you. Questions? That's not useful. Favorite food? Berry pudding. Delicious. Family. Slip of manticore using only a dagger with no shoes on. Spade. That, I think, means that he's the killer, I think. Right, I'm gonna eat a whole load of food because I've got low health and I've got surplus foods. So yeah, Father Galfrey said that Grindon had only worked for him for a short time. Whereas Grindon said he joined the guild many moons ago, and also made up something clearly extravagant. So I think that means he's the liar, and therefore the guy. I'm just trying to think if I should. I'm gonna swap over to the mercenary guard for the boss fight at the end, I think. Right, here we go.
As things so often do, suspicion turns to violence and violence to death. I had hoped you would bring something more to our table than Callus once did.
So Callus, the protagonist of the previous game, is the main villain of this game. And there was less nuance in the first game. So basically he did just solve all his problems by killing people, which they kind of turned into his whole personality. So now he's the usurper and he's cut a bloody swathe through the land and all that good stuff. Whereas in this game you have so many more like persuasive, diplomatic options, in the sense that you've got loyal companions, you know. You're clearly a nicer person than Callus was. Anyway, so Father Galfrey is preparing to die, and Borden, Rowena and Grindon are here, and try and find the right person. Now, I don't have enough money to achieve all the clues. Let me have a quick look-see. Right. So, let's talk to Borden. So you get three options. You can drink with him, which is a precision gambit. You can bribe him with a small amount or bribe him with a large amount. I'm going to start by drinking, because that doesn't cost me anything. Grindon was talking about a red candle. Okay. That tracks with what we have learned. Okay, small bribe, which I can afford just about. Bloody hell. Terrible rolls. Ah! No thanks, God. Anyway, I don't think I would have been able to achieve all 19 clues anyway, so as long as I get the right guy. Rowena doesn't drink, she refuses to drink. So I will give her the small bribe. Should be able to make this as long as I don't roll a 1 again. Yeah. Hidden wrist dagger, obviously. Not that I can actually, like, work out who that is. Very well respected in this guild, you know. Are you Grindon? I really doubt that. His drink is the easier gambit. Because, yeah.
Breathe, you have done well.
Borden murdered his wife. Okay. He does say wild accusations while drunk, so, like, that may not be true. Grindon thinks it's Borden. That's not very helpful, because I'm not sure which of the two it is. I mean, like, the manticore thing, bit weird. Borden doesn't trust Rowena. Okay, thanks, babe. I'm fairly sure it's Grindon. Let's have a look at this. Because the Rowena's definitely told the truth. She admitted that she killed her captain, and that's fine. Right, shit. I've got to make a decision. The castle's burning down. I'm going with Grindon. I have! I got it! The right one! Woo! So yes, because I didn't get all 19 clues, because I didn't have enough money for the bribes, I will not get the gold token, but I'll get the silver token for uncovering the assassin correctly. Here he is, grey eyes with his hat. Yeah, Borden's got a big beard, and Rowena is a woman.
Be steady.
Okay, see how many finishes I can farm. Is alive, which is good. Thanks for my services. Are you actually going to pay me? No. Anyway, so we didn't get the gold.
There is still a chance of completion, but no chance of perfection now.
Absolutely, but we get
more
the silver
cards,
token.
more choices, more tokens to unlock.
Absolutely. So we get the Borrower, Full Treasure, Soothsayer, Trading House, and Dark Alleys. All of those cards are great, to be honest. Cry of Victory, Thief's Folly, Mask of Holy Fortunes, Sacrificial Blades, and my supplies. So now I can start a level with more gold, more life, and the Merchant's Ring, which is all shops will be uncovered when you at the start of the level, which is great. Pickpocket for Merrick. Bopping soundtrack to this game. It's so good. So yeah, for the first time
Here the hermit hides, and with him the secrets that underpin your history.
Absolutely.
We will explore them together.
Yet. We're so not yet to the hermit yet, babe. Yeah, so there we go. Hierophant's got silver outline now rather than the gold, so we'll have to come back to it when we're better equipped. Anyway, on to the lovers and Oswin the potato farmer.
My mind has been honed by years of constant meditation and focus. I am perfected as a shape for the world to flow through. This is why I was worthy of the game, and it is why Callus is not. He never will be, for he lacks the discipline.
I love the dealer. I mean, he's so, like, proud of himself in this game. In the previous game, he's, yeah, like, he's the villain, you know, and Callus is fighting him for the game, you know. And Callus is your protagonist, and the dealer's the villain, but then they swap over in this. It's weird. Anyway, so no companion in this challenge. Companion is locked because we're stuck with Oswin, who is useless. It's the closest this game gets to like an escort mission. It's basically an escort mission. We're going to be fighting the undead. We're going to need a lot of food because Oswin needs to eat as well. And, oh yeah, we're introducing artifacts as a concept, which is like grenades and stuff. Right, let's bring food. And I am going to bring the Merchant's Ring. Let's hopefully demonstrate how that goes. Okay, encounters. What is a good choice here? Well, trading house we can bring. damage exchange we can bring. This winter is a terrible choice, but I'm going to bring it anyway. Soothsayer. Dark alleys. What else do I need? Innkeeper, good idea. Spies and exotic lies, and the old maiden. Lots of these are very neutral, which is good because this level's got enough nonsense and I don't need to be adding to it. Right, sacrificial blades I think are good against the undead, but they might be good against mages and I might be misremembering, so I'll bring that to start with. The armor of gluttony, which is great, gives you more armor, like this defense value goes up the more food you're carrying. Pious robes have got a similar kind of thing. If you're starving, you don't take damage, you take max health damage, which is a good thing actually, it's considerably less damage. Mask of Holy Fortunes is a good one against the undead. Ring of food. Ruby ring. It's probably. I mean, it's good. It gives you extra health when you have more blessings than curses. The question is, am I going to have more blessings than curses? I don't think I am. Let's bring Valiant Aegis is a shield that is good with food. So let's bring a Cardinal Blade because there's very little sense in bringing a shield and not a sword, or vice versa. Sure, let's throw the Cry of Victory in. Let's have a go with that.
In the darkness of my temple, I labored upon this game, devoted to its mysteries, plundering its secrets, crafting it anew for every foe who faced me. If I have ever loved, it is the love of service to a greater ideal.
That was how we fell in love. In retrospect, the potatoes had nothing to do with it. I merely wish to speak of their starchy beauty. Yes, so this is Oswin. Oswin, the potato farmer. Potatoes are his life. He does nothing other than wax rhapsodical about his potatoes. So yeah, he had a girlfriend who is actually just sending waves and waves of undead after him, which is not great. So we're kind of bodyguarding him. We're gonna go and visit his uncle, who's not really his uncle. He's in fact a goblin. What have I got equipped? Let's get the sword out. Swords is good. Keeping Oswin alive is going to be difficult.
Goblins, they get in everywhere.
And yeah, so his uncle is a goblin with a wig and a moustache. So good. And yes, he has exploding doodads, bombs, and similar exciting thingies. So this is just a little tutorial fight to explain how artifacts work. There are several types of artifacts as well. This is like the standard type, which is the sort of bomb ones. Skeletons. So we're gonna hit R1. Target. Throw! Normally I would just finish these two off with the sword, but because this is a tutorial, I have to put them with the bomb. because that was a tutorial, we had a one with infinite uses, but he's going to swap it out and replace it with one with only 3 uses.
The flim-flam of holy men. Do with it as you will.
Flim-flam indeed. So yep, thanks, Uncle.
Not the most reliable of companions, it would have to be
Osman has
said.
been kidnapped. The undead surround the potato farmer. They're doing a shambolic job of kidnapping him. So we managed to actually get a success. No. So Osman is over there. Sometimes the card is placed worse, so like he's going to take damage the longer he is in captivity. Thankfully, I only need to step, you know, it's straight onto the next card. Whereas if it had been put up over there, that would be slightly worse.
Terrible things stand between you and your quest.
He's been dangling from a ledge. That's not good. Honestly, Osman is kind of impressive in the sense that, like, despite, you know, they make a really big effort to try and kill him, and then generally speaking, don't manage to. That you can, of course, lose this challenge by allowing him to die. And there he is. He has the exact same model as the basic farmer cards. I'm going to see if I can get all 7 of these guys with one bomb. Or I would, if I hadn't missed time. No, I did! Yes! I think you get an achievement for killing 5 enemies in one throw. I just got 7. It's useful? Yes, card
Do you use this for its holy virtues, or its cutting edge?
It can be both, babe. It says you can heal Osman at the campfire. Osman didn't take any damage though, so it's okay. Yes, so the Cardinal Blade actually does damage to Corrupted, which is the zombie kind. Lads, not undead.
Learn the future at your own peril.
I love
Do you
this.
think I have not turned to oracles and auguries in order to see how this ends? I only know it all ends in death.
Absolutely. So basically, she's going to tell the future for us if we pay her. And so she's going to tell us that the cards that we would pull. Oh, max life damage. So we're going to get a net gain in equipment and food, and I think max life. We're going to lose a lot of gold. But that's fine, so I will go on the quest. Injury. Max life gain. Equipment. Yes, so the Mask of Holy Fortunes does damage to skeletons, which is why I packed it. But then Don't Starve. Pious Robes. I'm going to take they both got fame requirements, of course. I'm going to take the Pious Robes because we're more likely to achieve that fame
Think
level.
about what has been lost simply to grant you comfort.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well that's alright. We managed to balance out our health, at least. And now there are 2 shops here, and I can't afford anything from either of them. Classic. Anyway. Was I right? Yes. Skeletons, wraiths, and necromancers. Damaged by sacrificial blades. The Cry of Victory is a horn artifact rather than a bomb artifact, because it recharges its usage. You can only use it once in any given combat, but then it comes back because obviously you're blowing the horn, you're not like, you know, using it up. And there's the Armor of Gluttony, which is pretty good. How much would he... No, sell equipment. Sell. How much would you give me for... You know what? I think I'm going to sell the Cardinal Blade. I'm too fussed about that. In exchange for the the
Well,
right food.
that may help you on the road ahead.
Absolutely. Right, let's double check the friendly keeper.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
The innkeeper's nice. He turns over cards with the dealer's mark on them, I think, which is the little ribbon in the top right-hand corner. Yeah, I can't afford any food though, but that's fine. Yeah, so these ones that have got the little purple mark on them. Hop, okay.
Food is ever the driving force behind success.
Food is delicious, after all. What can we do? I probably can't afford any provisions, so I'm going to play the strength game. Oh no! Can't afford to play the strength game either. Boo hairs. Oh well, that's fine. Carrying on. Also, I'm buying a whole load of food, and yet it hasn't gone into my food supply,
Friends
has it?
will get you in trouble. There is a reason I prefer to travel alone, yet here we are, making this journey together.
Right, here we go. So you see Oswin's kidnapping has been placed all the way over there. So I've got to hurry about getting to him. More food, please. Thanks, babe. Oswin's uncle would...
Many are traitors in their hearts. If you know men, you know betrayal.
He gave me an extra artifact. But I've still got charges in this one, so yeah. Keep that out. See if I can get rid of most of these guys with one throw of my bomb as well. That would be good. Because, you know, they're undead. They've already come back from the dead. They get to come back from the dead once more. You know, after you kill them. So you usually have to kill them twice. For whatever reason, the Holy Purification artifact manages to cancel that out, which is nice. Trading house.
Here you will always find fair exchange. Do not overlook the many possible uses this may have. Many will not be so fair in your travels.
So, let's think about this. If I pay... Yeah, you know what, that's probably a good deal. Right, okay, I'm gonna put up all 14 food that I've got to get to equipment.
Ancient smiths have considered the same issues we do. How to handle hunger and resources during battle.
Trade 2 of these back again. I can't actually wear either of these. It's set me up. Like, hopefully 2 games will be more than the 14 that I traded away. No, not quite. Damn it. Anyway, I got the token, which was kind of what I was aiming for. You need to do 2 trades to get the token.
Love was always difficult. This seems more trouble than you might expect, however.
So yeah, we'll see how the Traitor's Urge fares against these lads. What it does is it, turns them into traitors. They start attacking their own guys. Oh, I hit all of them. That's so annoying. Now they're all on my side. Oh, my aim was too good. Oh, dear. Stop hitting Oswin, he's small and squishy and made of potatoes. Yes,
Who
very
sacrificed?
useful. Thank
That is the question.
you. No, like the money. Money is good. There
You
we
have
go.
proven yourself worthy.
Appliance robes. How much fame do I need for the sacrificial lads? 17. Am I likely to achieve 17 fame? No, probably not, but I will try. Yep, so now I'm losing double food per step because Oswin needs healing, so I am actually going to buy... Am I going to buy 10 whole food? I really don't want to, but... Right, if that's the end. What's this card then?
Things
Oh,
run
bits of
poorly in the fields when
winter.
things run poorly on the throne. These shortages all fall upon the head of the Emperor.
Uh-oh. Yeah, more skeletons. Please. Please, boyo. Aha! Let's get Holy Pip. It's only got one usage left, but I think on the next level we will bump into Oswald's Goblin Uncle again and he will recharge it for us. Hopefully, anyway. Because I do want to use it in the final battle. Yeah, the skeletons are quite fun. So they, like, go back and see the cards. No, the enemy cards have gone. The standard cards where it's just like 7 of skeleton or whatever. Those guys are all the same. They've all just got swords. But the little kind of phalanx ones, they've got some with shields, some who throw spears, some who throw little bombs. Yes, discard equipment for food, please. That's the ability given to me by the ring, I think. Is it the ring? Yeah, optionally discard any non-food card to get food instead. Because Oswin is eating my food. Onwards. Potato pasty. Uh-oh. That was my pasty. Let's try and calm the guy down. Oh boy. Ah! I made it! The liberty of the pasty with the freedom of those of the Empire willing to stand up. Okay, good, excellent. Move to tears, lads. Oh, is he actually blessing me? Oh, that's so nice. Morton's Magic Door is not useful though. Well, it can be useful. Depends on what sort of state you're in.
Your memory seemed filled with conflict and chaos, yet occasionally something merely pleasant slips through.
Absolutely. The wagon that sells pies, because... Oh, Osmond's got unique dialogue to tell us about pies. Thanks, Chester. 2 free games. And then we do a shuffle to get the prize. I think that's the 10. Yes, that's the 10. I am so willing to pay that 10. Hell yeah, look at all that food. Right, thanks, Shasta. Yes, here we go. Give me the empty one, because he should refill that for us. Shakes it vigorously as if listening for something amiss. Oh dear. There we go. This is recharged. Yay! Thanks, my dude. Oh god. Okay. That was conveniently placed, so that's okay. Just switch over to trade search. Just want to make sure I've got several
He will
uses
keep
left for
getting
this one.
himself in trouble, it seems.
Well, he can't help it. He's just, you know, potatoes. Shove a potato in his mouth to help him recover from poison or whatever. Yay! Potatoes. What a nerd. Anyway, got the fancy blade now.
Once I viewed the role of fortune teller with contempt. Since my recovery, I have needed to pose as one at times in order to make a living. Now that I understand them far better, I loathe them even
Well, that's
more.
a terrible... No, I don't need to get any of those. That's great, thanks.
The Empire has
Ooh, the
busily
gnomes.
purged so many of the fantastic creatures from these lands, and yet they leave the gnomes.
They leave the gnomes because, well, they're not very fantastic and they're just unobtrusive and annoying. I don't know. They are annoying though, thank god. They're cute, but annoying. And they're just so teeny, you know? So I'm just gonna throw themselves at me, and then I kick them. It's just this guy. Buns. Penalty for this transgression is no longer death. Let us parley. Right, okay. We can... Food for a helmet. Secrets of the land for a ring. You know, I might actually get a ring, because I don't need the merchant's ring anymore. Because, yeah, that's the final card. I thought it was. Why did I not get the token? Urgh. I don't know. Okay, also let's try, yeah, kidnapped again. Ooh, I think that's, yes, there it is. See how the sacrificial blade works against these lads. It is supposed to be good versus the undead. Oh, we got 2 hordes this time. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, they are. They get their fancy introduction this time. You still banish raw So I actually hit some of them, but not all, with the traitor surge. Oh, I hit too many of them though. Oh well. The leaping attack is very satisfying. Oswald, did you just successfully kill that lad? Amazing. Well done. So yeah, skeletons are very flimsy, you know, they've got so little health, but they keep coming back, and they're usually in relatively large groups. No, I will take it quickly. Where are you going? Yes, Moscow.
Nothing like carrying an aura of purity unearned to give the game away.
Have you considered maybe I have earned my aura of purity? Yeah, Mask of Holy Fortunes, here it is. When skeletons reanimate, they drain life from enemies around them, which is very good. The avoid failure thing, where one failure card glows red, I find really annoying. It actually distracts me from following the cards in my chance card gambits, but...
The game often offers you a choice. Sometimes they are both poor choices,
okay,
however.
So we've got a terror with some trappers, some with an unknown amount of equipment on the one side. On the other side, we've got the armor of gluttony. I am going to get my sword out and go for the guys that we can see, the visible enemies, because I'm not too fussed about getting the armor of gluttony. It'll probably be something worse, but you know. Also, these guys are pretty easy to deal with. Because the terror is that big lad with armour that needs bashing. The trappers, rogues, their annoying little bonus. Can I just get leap of faith? I don't know. Bash to get rid of finish him while he's down. Also, it's just that's fine as long as he's staying out of trouble. Because these guys are ranged guys, so like they're not getting up in his face. Which is fine by me. Because he does take damage in combat. Although it's not as bad as it used to be when the game was new. Because I'm sure that the damage that he took in combat and the damage that he took when he was kidnapped were like the same health bar. Whereas now I don't think they are. Because people complained that it was too difficult. Keep the gold because it goes to the shop. Secret compartment. Really good roll. Yay! What have we got? Valiant Aegis.
I have
Yay.
little trust in artifacts that breathe, myself.
It breathes? What is that? What? It's very good. It can deflect bullets, and yeah, every third step doesn't consume food, so you eat less as you go around the board. But I'm not going to equip it, unfortunately, because I get the knives back out. Is there anything here that would be useful in the final fight? You know what? I will take the armor of gluttony now.
Is that your choice?
That's my choice,
Really?
babe. Don't mock me. Buy more food. But unfortunately can't afford enough food. Yes I can. What am I talking about? Because now I can sell the pious robes. The empty Traitor's Urge gets basically the artifacts sell for nothing when they're empty, unfortunately. Food can go, Valiant Aegis can go, a whole load of money, and then buy enough food that I get the food defense bonus of the Armour of Gluttony. Let me demonstrate how that works. So not only did I just get the third one down there, gain +2 food after every encounter where you receive a gain card, which it surprises me that that works in the shop. But anyway, 30% food, 30% defense if you have 20 food, with extra 30% for every additional food up to 30. So I have a considerably higher amount of defense than it actually displays me having. It does slow me down, unfortunately, because it's heavy armor.
Final reunion. How fitting and how sweet.
Right, so I've got 3 uses for Holy Purification. I've got Sacrificial Blades, which are good against the undead. Yeah, this should be easy. So here's the beautiful woman who is Oswin's lover. Her skin grey and mottled. Sudden chill in the air. That I have broken the spell by grabbing him. Who is this? Somehow he is clutching a potato. But yeah, she's a shade. She's undead, not actually. She's not even a necromancer, she is literally dead. Later on we'll come across necromancers. Lover is a raid? Dun dun dun. Yeah, so her unavoidable attack is really annoying. Because you actually have to get close to her to use it. Interrupted, I mean. Bomb is effective against her as well, which is nice. Okay. Aww. And she just explodes. It's a cloud of bones. Yay! And Oswin's all sad about it, because he did love her, even though it was probably a spell. It's a bit weird, but you know, like...
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
Absolutely. For saving Oswin, we've got Fetid Fens, Exploding Doodads, Goblin Retainer, and Road to Goblin Town. Some Holy Purification, Traitor's Urge, so those are the 2 that we saw that Oswin's uncle actually gave us. Bloodletting Vial. I think if you choose poison you get the bloodletting vial. I chose the bomb in the Exploding Doodads encounter. Healing spirits, which we're definitely going to need. And the trading house gets me the scouting party. Is the chariot next? Yes, it's the chariot next. So, up against that plague.
The symbol of victory over oppression. Control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
So, here we are going to get companion number 3, although we don't get it till the end. Estrella. But, tragically, yes, we should complete the chariot to unlock her.
All mages are my children. This one, however, I would rather disown.
That's so harsh. Love your son more. Right, okay, so we're going to fight Corrupted, Corrupted, Precision Challenges, and camping to get more options. Yeah, that's fine, that doesn't really affect our choices. Okay, I'm gonna bring Rana with me. Sure, let's bring Malaclipse's quest, see if we can progress that a bit. Fallen treasure. VL map is useless on this one because of the way that the map actually works. I don't remember what the winding trail does. I'm gonna bring it because I can't remember. Burrow gets you equipment. What else have we got? I'll give you things with precision challenges as well. Poor Plague, because we can add in a whole load of corruption, lads. Yeah, none of those are very helpful. What have I got? Okay, we can put filters, so that's tokens that I haven't got. Golden retainer, sure, why not? None of these, none of these. Fiend in Need is a terrible choice, but I'm gonna put it in because getting more tokens is always better than not getting more tokens. Right, and we also want things that are good against corrupted. So the Cardinal Blade is, Dark Thirst is, Bastion Purification to go with the Cardinal Blade. Now is it the Bloodletting Vial? I think it is. Bring the Pious Robes. Lord's Diadem does precision challenges. Ring of Food, Ruby Ring, because you can't go wrong with more rings. What else do we need? Frontier Barb is useless. Extra gold whenever you gain gold. Let's bring the Blinding Brew, because I can't remember what it does, so I'll add to it. And the Humble Hammer. Just throw a whole bunch of stuff in. And our supplies, I am going to bring the Warrior's Axe, and the Merchant's Ring? No, extra food, I think. Food is cheap in this one, but, like... actually, maybe gold. Gold's probably the better choice.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My
but
power
it touched you
keeps
first,
it at bay.
you absolute
But these
spoon.
are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
I don't know if you can see how the dealer's left arm, right as we look at it, is all like weirdly purple and full of goo or whatever. That's where Callus stabbed him in the end of the previous game, and the implication is that, like, when he arrived from his weird other dimension, where he, you know, sits at the gate of life and death or whatever, he brought the plague with him. So it's kind of your fault that there's plague, babe. So Malefowl is here. He's an Imperial bigwig. So the imps are all leaving, and they're trying to block leave everybody inside the city and then burn the city down to maximize, not plague spreading. But we have Estrella who is good. She's babe. She doesn't want innocent people to die, so we need to help rescue people. Who are you, Captain Estrella Fiore? Cannot abandon these people. What's the plan? Just gonna clear out the corrupted and get everybody else out. Can it be done? Yes, maybe. Plague. Plague is bad. This is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the mind of those it corrupts. Yep. Zombie. We love the old city, but it is, yes, a shadow of its former glory. I've got the Warrior's Axe, which is good against corrupted, so yes. What happens in this challenge is that we can't see the path. We don't have the whole map spread out for us. We have to go down each street, explore them, and then, you know, like, look at the crossroads.
Everywhere the
at end of
rot
street
touches, and everywhere bears its stains.
in order to find out what comes, like, what's down the next street, if you see my point. Yeah, from the street we can see other paths. We don't know what's on those other paths if they're the ones with the dealer's mark. Sometimes we turn up actual encounters. So, Goblin Retainer.
I can't determine whether you're the sort of person to put their faith in goblins, or merely the sort to give their actions no thought.
There's nothing wrong with goblins. Anyway, so the goblins have stolen something. He's on my side this time, because if I protect him from the guards while he gets his portal ready, he'll pay me. And as Malaclips and some of the others love to call me, I am coin slave, you know, mercenary. While the Warrior's Axe gets its little intro screen. It's nice. I mean, as the basic weapons go, like, barely more than a woodchopper's tool. It's fine. Malaclips likes goblins. Well, he has a certain sort of kinship with other belittled magical creatures. So if I can kill these guys before the goblin escapes, I can then talk to him after before he escapes. Whereas if he just escapes, he just ditch me. But it's fine. It's not generally too difficult to... Whenever you're faced with the time limit, rarely is the time limit, like, unachievable. Goblin summoned a portal. They always travel by portal.
I'm not a vain man.
Is that a curse or a blessing?
You must appreciate that the
Oh, I think
game,
that's a curse.
this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain
Yes.
pride regarding its twists and turns.
There we go. So I'm going to grab some of his loot. So we got the token of that, which is good.
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
Absolutely. God, I hate these guys. Right, okay. So, because we're ambushing them, we're gonna do a precision gambit to see if we can remove some of these enemy cards so we don't have to fight as many. Ah! But I'm bad at precision gambits. I may have established this. I lost Malaclips. Oh dear. I'm sorry, babe. Ah! Oh.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
There are certain configurations of the pendulum that I find much easier than others, but also I think doing it while streaming is not good. In terms of making me more nervous and faster on fingers. I don't find attacking lots of these guys. Very satisfying, I think. Now I think, is there a token on all of that? There's a token on some of the supplies and weapons, but I can't remember what it is on this one. ponytail hairstyle. It's the coolest. It's got good physics to it as well. It swings around and fights. And because we killed a whole load, that did actually reduce the corrupted total in the top right hand corner, which is a good thing. Yes, it does. There we go. Activate weapon ability 30 times. Right, good. Aha! Bonus remarkable fishing! So, fast-paced world of deep-sea harpoon fishing. I brought her because she is another precision gambit. I'm going to buy a premium harpoon for 10 gold to reduce the speed of the pendulum. Try and get some big fish.
That will set you in good stead from here. Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Merchant's vessel's treasure. So yes, if in theory we will be able to hit the wrecked ship. There we go. So that should get us the token. Fingers crossed.
A tool of life and of
Yes.
death.
There we go. It's the weird artifact. Among the coins and confused sea urchins. Oh dear.
Well done.
Confused sea urchins. It'd be nice if I had some, you know, actual like fish as well, because yeah. So if I'd hit the silver in the precision gambit rather than the gold, I would have got various fish, which are just food game cards of various sizes. Which would have been nice, because food is always useful. Weird artifact will work too, it's fine. He switched over to my sword regardless. Huh? Try again. Surface always hit you impacted 3, whereas the normal lads only do 2. She just dumped them all in the harbour. Amazing. Then we get gold. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that I didn't win any food, to be honest. But
Do not take too long. The city falls around you.
yeah, so thus far I've not found any citizens. So I have no options at camp. But I do need to find some.
Some still fight. Yet they must know their time is near.
Yes, so we have 5 peasants with us, and the more we save, i.e. prevent from dying in this fight, the better. Problem is, it's really difficult to actually, like, prevent the corrupted from actually going forward. Especially because they don't have Malachus. Stop attacking them! Stop it! Down already. 2 down! Fuck's sake, lads! I did manage to save them. Okay, well that's alright then. Maybe they've changed that.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
Yep. Well, so now I could leave this level if I wanted to, because the gatehouse's little corruption marker is gone. But I have saved barely any of the citizens, so I need to find more citizens. Now, also I'm starving. That's not great. Winding trail. I genuinely don't remember what this encounter does. Is it gonna be thieves? Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I don't need it. Yeah. So I've got a blessing from Strella's lads now, so if I want to I can summon some extra Imperials to help me in any given fight. But it's only got 5 uses, I think. They're not very good anyway. But, not going to bother with that unless I really need to.
I'll handle the little one, you deal with the rest, okay?
I love how Malekith's like plays up his like cowardly bard persona. And he is playing it. It's actually quite frustrating. He's just a funny guy, and I love him. Honestly, all your companions are great in this game. Now, if I give them some money and let them go free, I think they're going to give me a blessing. Is that how it works? No, is it just fame? No, just fame. Fair enough, skis. That's fine. We also got enough fame to wield the dead man's hand, which is a really weird one. I'll see if I can demonstrate that somewhere.
What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
No, I haven't asked myself that. Right, now because we found some citizens, we can now buy food off them, and it's dirt cheap. It's 1 for 1 gold for food. So I'm gonna buy all the food we've got, because I've got plenty of gold. Starving is bad. Yes, Dark Thirst was the weapon that the hero was using. See if I can not screw up this precision gambit this time. Well, great. Don't laugh at me.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
I have no skills. Man, oh man. Yeah, you don't unlock many of the equipment and things that help with precision gambits till way later on. Like after you've done Justice, which also requires a whole load of precision.
I'll have you know my friend here is skilled far better than you.
Oh yeah, let's demonstrate the demo hand. So basically, it's a beam. It's like a gun. It's not very good. Yeah, it does more damage the more life you're lost. So it's a great like last resort weapon. Alfred, get up. Yard. See if I can manage to actually unlock the token for the sword this match. Might be able to. Because it's just about activating my ability, which this one charges really fast. It only takes 5 hits to charge. So, yes, potentially doable. paths. No, I didn't think it did. And I think there are 21 citizens to save in this first level. So I'm gonna keep wandering around until... Oh god, a feeding need.
Life
Sure.
itself in exchange for life.
Injured traveller is deeply wounded, but it's a vampire. I will accept his offer, and he's gonna, keep sucking my blood. I think you need 3 to get the token, but I'm not gonna risk that. So he's added a debt repaid to the deck, so that should come up in the next level. Hopefully, anyway. There we go, yeah, more citizens. I think that's the max number of citizens. Now, yeah, I'm gonna get on with it. Good, right, onwards.
Further into the city, with more yet to be saved.
Attack the infected! Harg, arg, there's lots of them. Yes, let's bring strong scouts. If nothing else, they keep the other enemies, like, distracted while I can, you know, actually hit them. Hi!
If I see and
So yeah, they're around scouts, they're not obviously very early. That's fine. So yeah, I need to concentrate on the enemies that have armor that needs bashing, because the others don't know to use bash. So they're hopeless. Ow, Malachips. Yeah, Malachips' little fireball attack is pretty decent, unfortunately, but he tries. There we go. Corruption dealt with. Yep. Now we can carry on to the next part of the city.
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
Nope, just telling us where the gate is, but that's the end of the level, so there's only 2 levels in this challenge. But they're both fairly, like, long and in-depth. Yes.
If there is a finer mind than my own, I've yet to meet it. Yet I've brought a scourge of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
He brought the corruption plague with him when he came in from his other dimension, where the hell his other dimension actually, like, is. I love how egotistical he is, though. A finer mind than my own, like, babe.
Keep them away from me!
Take one down. Oh god, Malcolms. He has the least health for your companions as well. with the possible exception of the little goblin dude in the goblin DLC, but he's very small. Wheels. I hate the wheel gambits. Not quite as much as I hate precision gambits, but almost as much.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Right, what else have we got? We just got more streets. Now, on this level we start to see burning debris.
They believe fire will purge this sickness. But the sickness is not in the city. It is in the land itself. It will be purged, but not like this.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. More precision. Precision. Ah! Oh god! I've lost my outpost again. Oh god. Just so bad at these. Because there's the sound cue as well, you know, it does a little ding when it hits there. But it's just so hard.
Nicely timed.
Reaction time is not good enough. Anyway. So yeah, a huge success that the gold one removes 2 enemy cards, a silver removes 1. And in the first level there are only 3 cards, so you need 1 silver and 1 gold to get rid of the 3. On the second levels you need 2 golds because there are 4 cards. That's fine. Yeah. I just enjoy whacking things with this axe, so I don't mind having the opportunity to just fix these things. The number of hours I put into the PC version was kind of ludicrous. So when I saw that it was in the PSN indie sale, I think it's still on sale, so worth picking up if you're on PlayStation. Yeah, definitely. It was, you know, like reduced by 90% or something. So I was like, I have to get it here so I can stream it as well. Because my PC setup is garbage, so I can't stream for PC. But, and there we go, that's the token of the axe for hitting lots of people with the axe. Love to hit things with axes. Right. Low on food, again. Probably should have brought more with me. Oh, more precision, more precision.
Poorly done.
Shush.
You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Nope, there is no quiet stillness inside me. There is only just nervous energy and rage. Good. Oh dear. Anyway. they look basically the same. But there's the ones with like the fat arms, I guess, whose corruption is like progressed version or something. They've got that red attack, which I have to evade rather than being able to riposte. Well, riposte, but defend against whatever the term is that they like. Much tankier as well. They've got a lot more health. Squishy ones. The other problem with this map is that everything being the city streets card, when you actually look at the map, you then have to explore it very thoroughly in order to actually get anywhere. Goodbye, Dark Thirst. Actually, you know what? I might. Let's do it. Dark Thirst is another heavy weapon that's good against corrupted. Does the big strike, so probably a good one to have.
It is a kind of miracle. The Empire has done their best to purge this world of everything strange and wonderful, and yet the strong remain.
Strong? What, claw trolls? Are they strong? I guess. Anyway, so I managed to get the pious robes off this, which is kind of why I put it in, because getting equipment with Wand and Precision Gambit is quite nice. And the pious robes prevent me from starving, so I'm no longer be taking damage from starving, which is good. I'm going to be taking max health damage, which matters less. Peasants may have food to trade, I know. Found new peasants. Lacking in peasants. So yeah, let's try out the Dark Thirst against these guys. Great hammer. Bound with a great longing for the taste of corruption.
I hope this works!
It's slow though, it's really slow. It's pretty hefty though. There's a ring anyway that prevents your enemies from healing very fast. Which usually, like, the game prompts you to bring it with you when you're up against Northerners because they have shamans who heal people. But there we go. So we reduced the corruption, so we could leave if we wanted to, but we haven't saved enough substance. But yeah, I don't know if it affects the the rate at which the corrupted heal. Yeah, there's the bloodletting vial, which is better than the Dead Man's Hand. Well, Dead Man's Hand can be very powerful.
In case you're wondering whether I take it personally, these purges of the corrupt, indeed I do. How could I not?
He's offended. Well, you brought the corruption into this land, so maybe we'll purge you next, babe. No, we love the dealer, really. He's just up himself. Bless. Let's get a nice big hit with the bloodletting vial on all of those guys.
I see and stop! Fate and Fane!
So yeah, everyone it didn't kill it stopped. And it killed most of them. Because the throw was good. I do love it when you get a good throw with your artifacts. Pay you for helping out with all that now. Is it? Oh, destroy the armor of armored corrupted. Ah, gotcha. Now, I think this one's more rubble. We can't get to.
With every step, corruption reaches further, and your chances become less.
I don't have any food, so I can't help those small children. Let's go find some people with food. That's okay. Just wander around the map a lot.
Even in the midst of terrors, there will always be traders who stayed too long hoping to profit.
That smell eclipses. I think it's food that you need to enter here as well.
Mages are hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
You're seeking Ira of the Veil. Why? He won't tell me why. 15 food items per entry. Yeah. So I don't have enough food. I think I can come back though. Yes, the card is not dulled out, so it stayed active. So if I can find 15 food, that would surprise me though. I'm not likely to get more than sort of 6 or so. Just keep trawling the city streets until I find something useful. Ah! Too soon!
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
It was almost too late.
Breathe.
Amazing.
You have done well.
None of these guys have got armor, so to unlock the shard on my artifact, I need to break the armor of armored corrupted using it. So I'm gonna not use it in this fight. Keep it.
I'm no happier to be here than you lot.
Use it against armored lads. Ah, no, he got back up again. Food. Fuck's sake. this hammer. It's so satisfying. Yeah, I still have not got any food, and anywhere to buy food, and anything of the like, but this is just rubble. Oh no, okay, I can make it to the gatehouse that way. Yeah. Aha! People! People who have food! Still not enough food. Probably should have waited to buy that actually, because I can starve around the map easily enough. So I want to get the hungry children over here. Because they need 8 food to be convinced of your goodwill.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Might just try for the... Yeah. Aha! Now I don't need as much food. There we go. That's better. Okay, all the children have been saved. That is good. We like saving children.
Do you wonder what lies beyond the gates of death? This corruption is but a small part of it.
No, tell us more. Tell us more about the mystical realm. It's such a tease. He drops his information and then doesn't follow through. Now let's see if I can get the armor
Keep them away from me!
off this guy. Basically, so I guess I need to bash most of his armor off, then hit him with the... I love Malaclips's book floating around, by the way. I think it's a really cute touch. Yeah, I'm not sure if that counted. I have to check whether that counted towards the shard progression or not. Let's see if I can get that food gain card. It's too close to failure though, that's what I don't like. Yay! And that's all this isn't saved. Gold token for me. Destroy. Oh no, okay, that did count. Okay, good.
I've said my piece on gnomes. The company you kept to get you here is strange indeed.
Oops. Oh well.
Great heroes bore great swords, swords of legend and myth.
So yeah, I
You,
just
of
lost
course,
Dark
have
Fairies.
this.
Don't insult my sword. Yeah, I think we can't approach... Wait a second, is there any more food? No, there is no more food. So there's no way I can do Malaclips's quest today because I do not have enough food. That's fine. We will simply roll onwards. And do the final battle.
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
Here we finally get Estrella for the first time. What's this? Imperials? No, I was prepared to fight corrupt lads. What is an empire without order? None are permitted to leave the old city. And Estrella is gonna... Like, I didn't mean to not bring those guys, I should have brought those guys. Oops. Yes, Estrella is disobeying orders. It's amazing that she doesn't get kicked out of the Imperial Army, actually. Like, there are a couple of cases, this and then the Hermit, where she's just, like, clearly going against orders. Captain Sterling, he's got armor.
I fight with justice, not simply as I'm ordered. If this is how it must be, so be it.
So yeah, captains have they shoot you from time to time. They've got a little pistol. But because Estrella is also a captain, she also shoots people. She does a shot that knocks people down, which I think is great. Estrella got the kill on the boss. Proud of her. There we go. Something else growing from within. Yep. So there she is. She's my friend now. Which is nice, because she's very...
This is where you differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
Absolutely. Safe passage. We've got Plague, we've got Alchemist, Yvonne's Cottage, Street Fighter, Pauper Dilemma. Well, we had Pauper Dilemma before, but it's just gained the shard. Empire's Burden, Marks in Spain. Those are all things that are good for killing Imperials. Fresh armor. Get Estrella's side quest. And then the gold card for getting everybody out safely. Restless Creek and the Grifter's Companion, which is such a good, so good, that ring. We escaped with Goblin. Oh yeah, catch of the day from Rana. Chieftain's Axe. It's just the upgrade of the Warrior's Axe. And there we go, there's the chariot finished.
I can no longer go easy on you. The usurper will not do so, and I must test you sorely before you arrive at his gates.
Absolutely. For sure. Right. Strength, which is
The
probably
Empire
the
is
hardest.
falling apart.
Hardest
It even
challenge
turns
in the
against
fight.
itself, even as it destroys the world around it.
Not literally hardest. I mean, it starts like this was like the opening. You know, at this point the game goes serious. You know how to play now, and now it gets tough. Yep. Grievous wounds. Food will not heal you. You only have 10 life. We are going to be fighting an ogre, and there are lots of dice rolls. So, despite the fact that we've just unlocked Estrella, who's wonderful, Colbion is the best companion to bring on this one. What are we going to do here? Let's think about this. Yvonne's Cottage. Gain max life, but it's so easy to get cursed though, because I can't remember how to navigate around on Rest of Iron League. Corbion's quest needs... you need to have a blessing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a blessing. I'll see if I can find one. Alchemist is also really fiddly, but try it. A dilemma with the new shard on, that will do. Winter solstice, you're giving away a blessing. That's a terrible idea. I'd bring out this gift actually. See if I can get the. It's not really the most. Like. No. Change my mind. Let's not do that. Scouting party. Dark alley. Stress damsel. Friendly innkeeper. Lost boy. Man-eating tree. That's a good one. Food does not heal. What do we get that's healing that isn't food? That's a good point. Okay, I think I'll roll with that. And we are up against an ogre, who it is best to have swords against ogres. It's also best to have swords because you need high defense, and having a shield equipped adds your defense, which is a good idea. Let's go for gluttony and the mercenary garb, and then chuck in a bunch of helmets. What do we want to do? Gambler's jewel and the ruby ring. Increased max life, leather armor, and the healing spirits. I think that will do. Strength is a real toughie.
It seems you too are hasty. Here is our evidence of your eagerness to leap into difficulties you cannot face. You must know yourself, hone yourself, sharpen your wits and your sword against the challenges ahead.
Hell yeah. So yeah, we fought an ogre. It went badly. We have woken up in the swamp. Corbjorn's somber face swims into view. What happened? Bad things. He tells me to be quiet because there's an ogre, a booming voice echoing from deep in the marsh. He wants to eat us. Oopsie daisies. 3 times as tall as a man with a lump and vicious face. And he had an amulet or thingy, trinket, whatever it is, that we managed to break in half. And by breaking it in half, we have become cursed. Food does not heal. Which is not good. Closest town is Draper, so we need to get there and heal up when we get there. Blessedly, I brought
Gather yourself before you travel further.
Healing Spirits artifact, which is just a healing potion. No food. So I'm just going to use it straight away. I guess we have to 45.
I
So you
admire
still have
that you
to
have
eat
other
each
skills
time you
beyond
step.
violence. Yet, if there's one thing that the usurper has taught me, it's that violence can sometimes answer questions that otherwise have none.
Right, I'm going to fight the Imperials.
Your
Silence
artifact
so
is empty
nasty.
now and will be of little use to you here.
Absolutely. Yes, I always make a point of drinking my healing spirits straight away because I brought the man-eating plant encounter, which is a great encounter. Obviously, it's like a massive Venus flytrap or whatever. If you throw some infection at it,
I wish you
it's rude while it's
would do
distracted.
what we must.
And it gives you max life. And by far away the best throw at it is a depleted artifact, because depleted artifacts need recharging, and recharging is rare and difficult. You may as well just ditch. good. Treasure! What have we got? Gambler's Jewel, fantastic. Good start.
And so we see the home of the Northerner
Unfortunately, yes.
and his reasons for leaving.
I would love to, but I can't because I don't have the blessing. If I had it as an option, one of the supplies you can get is you start with a blessing that reveals the map when you reach the end of any given level. I usually just use that and give it away. Still have not gained a blessing. Right, save the boy. I'm not even given the option not to save the boy when I've got Corbion with me. Amazing. Because each of your companions reacts to this card differently. Estrella, obviously, because she is an Imperial. If you, like, let her take charge of the situation or whatever, which becomes one of the options you can do, she straight up just hands it back to the Imperials.
This is what happens when you mess with clan business.
Oh no, clan business. Once upon a time, I tried to start making a spreadsheet of like all the different lines that your companions say at the beginning of each different encounter.
To use this, you will need fame.
I came utterly like, yeah, it was an enormous project. Didn't get very far with it. Wow, what a sucky throw. Incredible. Oh man. No thanks, Scott. Just leave it. Evil child curses you if you don't. Eh, it's fine.
Push forward towards your final confrontation. Too many words obscure the actual truth of the matter. Sometimes simple actions tell all.
A woman of enormous stature. Here's a companion number 4. She is a blacksmith, Ariadne. She's marvelous. Yep, you should know better than to steal from an ogre. Ask who she is, because I don't remember. Yep. We arm wrestled in the pub. Yep, the curse is bad. Who is the ogre? Draknar the Mighty. He ambushes people. Everything's bad. Lots of treasure though. We love treasure. So basically, the idea of this challenge is that we improve our defense by asking Ariadne and her blacksmith friend Anders to improve our armor. To reach a defense total of 16. But you need to have armor to have it improved. So the best way to do it is to have a shield, a load of armor, and then a helmet as well. I brought the leather armor that comes in your supplies, so at the bare minimum I will have some armor.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Clearly not today. Blimey. Thanks, Scorpion.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
We've got Blight Lions over there. For Falcon's Favour, which is good at wheel gambits. But equally, having a hat would probably be good. No, I'm gonna go for the visible enemies because at least then I can choose which weapon to use. Yeah, and I don't have Cobbin with me because I spent him on that dice. Ow. Bodies ragdoll. So funny to me. Oh, I can now have Marksman's Bane. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Let's grab that. That increased my defense because equipping the shield added, you know, a paltry amount of defense. What is this? I've had such bad rolls. Oh, thank goodness. What have we got? Yes, a hat! A
Hardly
better
elegant,
hat than the
but
one.
possibly effective.
That's what I wanted. Yeah. He's going to turn that card over for me, and that card is unavoidable, unfortunately. Let's go for the top of the nose. Doesn't make a great deal of difference. I just find that thieves are more likely to sort of sneak a hit in than the northerners are, which, you know, matters when we're at such low health. Marksman's Bane is an anti-imperial sword though, so because it deflects bullets back at people. Treasure. Not that. Better. Yay. Ha! Excellent. So good. Right now, because we've got shield, we can get the shield upgraded. Forge. Ah, no food.
A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
You're not wrong.
Perhaps you can gain the tools you need for the road ahead.
No, upgrade the shield for me, please. That'd be great. So he takes the shield, and I will catch up with him and get it lit up. I need more food. Because, you know, starving to death would be bad. Did they give me my... They gave me my armor back, right? Yes, so the leather armor has gone up from 8, from like 5 to 8, I think, which is not great, but like, it's very basic armor. Wow. Screw that roll. No thank you. I'm gonna draw a paint card here, which is... Oh no, starvation damage. Nice. What is this? How many ones have I rolled this whole stream? I feel like it is several. Well, yeah, I'm going to take all those dice. Thank you. She's going to give me food. Oh, and gold. Oh, cheers, lady. Very nice. Oh, innkeeper. Innkeeper. I can buy healing from the innkeeper.
Careful. Your supplies are running low.
Has he got anything useful? Off the battered helm. Garbo helm.
But will it be yours? Who can say?
Pay 10 gold for healing. Thank you. Yes, okay, close enough. Buy more healing. In between the 225s, incredible, fantastic. Anyway, that is probably good enough. Let's get his food as well. Thanks, boyo. That's gonna be stirring. Oh no, it's the man-eating tree. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm gonna definitely
Man-eating plants.
Situation.
I can't say I blame them.
What, for eating people? I'm insane, bro. Right, I can throw my empty healing spirits at it. And let's see what it looks like. Yay! Much improved. Now, which of these am I going to give to get improved? I probably will give Falcon's Favour to the blacksmith so I can carry on wearing the friendly armor. Probably that way around anyway. I do be wanting that, thank you. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that, 43. Upgrade helmet. Upgrade that helmet, please. Thank you.
You must be ready for whatever will come. The usurper will give us no warning.
I've been ambushed by thieves, and I've got a heavy shield equipped. Good. By which I mean not good, in fact quite annoying. Yeah, it's fine. Problem with heavy shields is that they decrease your movement speed. This just generally makes it harder to react. Anything where you can get out of the way of an attack. But still, not too much damage, I think. Could have been worse. Whole load of food, that is nice. I'm still wearing. Yes, I thought I was. Greed monsters, we've got anarchists over there. All the lads backing them up. Let's go and see the imps. there are no marks. It would be nice to see marks playing up against marks. Hey, that was such a better roll. Oh my god. Doesn't make up for all the other garbage rolls I've had, but like, still. Is it worth going to see what is on that upturned, and by upturned I mean face down card? Sure, let's go. Raiders this time. Sure. I don't think I'm going to make it up to the max defense total. That's a shame.
There are no innocents in battle.
I hope whatever's under this card is like at least mildly good. Yay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'm actually going to quick card display. Oh, it's arm wrestling. Sure, you know what, whatever. More money, never bad. Except for when my rolls are bad. There we go. Nice. Right, now we can move on. Are we on the final? No, we're not. Okay, can I get them to do my armor? This armor. Because now we're back in the... I did already get them to upgrade the leather armor. But it would be better if we can get the mercenary garb upgraded, because that's nicer armor to start.
Brawling on the street for money. These are actions I'd expect of the usurper, but from you, I had hoped to see better.
Never. I mean, you know, like, do I have moral superiority over Callus? I mean, probably, but only just. Like, still a mercenary, an adventurer, you know. Oh, did you see the rat? Oh, he's just fine.
Quickly!
Ow! God's sake. Oh, we're on time. Do you see him? Distracted by the rat. Big attacks. Yep. Because we did that well within the time limit, we should get a reward. Can't remember if the reward is proportional to how long you take or if it's flat. It might be. A shield. A Garbo shield. Fantastic. Armor. Adequate armor, actually. Good. Still got the barber over time. I'm wearing this one even though it's the not upgraded one because of the map reveal ability that it has. But as long as I remember to switch over to that one before we actually reach the boss. Excellent. Good, it's fine. Not to be ambushed by thieves. I love the shield, the Bastion of Purification, which just has a sword stuck to it. Cool shield design, bro. Oh yes, my defense went up because I got more food, because I'm wearing the Armor of Gluttony now. Huh. Ah, water. I am going to refuse to kill the paupers and fight the Imperials instead. That's how you get the shard. But you didn't have that option before you complete the chariot, because the chariot makes you principled about standing up against the Empire. It is important to be principled. Now, can we deflect the musketeers? Yes, I can. Ooh. Might farm some deflections, actually. Come on, lads, shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me more. Come on. It's quite fiddly. reflects back at them with the shield. I think it only reflects rather than actually bouncing back and hitting them. You need a smaller, lighter shield for that, I think. It may have counted towards the card anyway, but she's giving us food for rescuing, which is nice. It's also increasing my defense because I've got defense.
You have gathered enough pieces. Now let us see what that has gained you.
Yay! What's going on? Yes. No. There we go. Yes, it does require a shield that can reflect, which the Bastion does not. The lighter shield does. The standard shield actually reflect, but requires that little ding symbol, which the Bastion does not have.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Oh yeah, even more food. Right, let's try and get the sunshine flower, which sprouts behind the waterfall. The world's worst. Ah, no, too soon. Overcautious. Oh dear. Oh god. Okay. No, we're alright. It's fine. We're all good. Love that I've actually hit the defense step, despite the fact that I'm not wearing armor that I've had reinforced, or the helmet that I've had reinforced. It's just from carrying all the food surplus.
When even the fires of creation are destroyed, what new wonders can enter the world?
Absolutely. Anders' forge has been attacked. No, what happened? The ogre ambushed him. Ariadne's gone off in a rage. She's probably going to get herself hurt. Yeah, so actually my arm of gluttony is better even than the reinforced mercenary garb. So I'm going to keep the arm of gluttony on. I'm so sorry, man. He did all that hard work for me. And then I'm not even going to wear the armor that he provided.
Farmers know better than any other that we reap the rewards of our earlier efforts.
Is he going to add it to the table straight away? Because if it just goes in the deck, that's no use to me, because this is the final. Please heal me. Thanks, babe. Right, okay, that's the ogre.
That you flee so eagerly to the source of your own destruction, staggering across fields of bones in order to seek revenge.
I love revenge. Nothing wrong with seeking revenge. Oh god, there's 3 cards. Wow, man. Wow, that sucks. I'm still gonna fight the Imperials because I am better equipped for that, but like... Ooh, yeah. Blimey. Was he giving away my food? Yes, it's decreased my defense. But the I come back to the farmer, like, having fed him in the bad season, he then rewards you when the harvest comes around. But that requires that card to be placed. So you have to encounter the card at the end of the not great. Well, at least I got something out of it. Winter's Bane. It's actually of equal damage. Surprises me. Please turn over that plus card. It's an ambush. Right, good. We don't need to step on it. I am very low health, which... not great, but equally... Actually, what? The Cardinal Blade is actually going to be the best. Sure. Also, if I switch down to the shield, that does indeed get me below the armor target. Well, that's fine. Oh, and now that I've eaten my food, hang on, can I buy more food? I can. Yes, I can. I'd like to get back up a little bit higher to get my food defense up. Yeah, Valiant Aegis, of course, it's got the reflect, but it's really low defensively. It's only 1 defense. So much food. But yes, so let's put the Gluttony armor defense is total up to 22, whereas these are 20, 8, and 0.
He is one of the last of his kind.
So,
He
yeah.
has waited decades now, defending his land, building his reputation,
Killing drunk
hoping to
the
see
mighty.
another of his kind. His story ends here, and his people soon after.
So mean. It's like, yeah, we're gonna turn, you know, ogres are gonna go extinct. And it's like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so fallen champions, bones everywhere. Ariadne is here though, yay! Defense time. He's the ogre. Crunch, crunch, the little wagon went. Dost your bones sing. Colbion is not invited to this fight, but because my defense is high, I was not clubbed to death by the ogre, which is good. Now I actually have to just defeat him in battle. Woohoo. I remember when I first played this challenge, which way back when, I thought for sure that we weren't actually going to like fight the ogre, you know, that it would just be defeated in a text encounter out of you actually have to fight him. Ow, God! With having a big heavy shield, that's good for defense, but it makes you so slow. Anyway, there we go. He's dead. Mostly thanks to Ariadne, not gonna lie. Her hammer is just so huge. Oh, love my big strong blacksmith wife. That's my girl. And there we go. Find the other half of the charm, and now we can unite the two. Curse is lifted. Shiny,
Every
shiny
butcher
thingy.
understands how best to cleave flesh from bone.
Yeah. That line would make more sense if the food symbol wasn't an apple, you know, if you thought about food being meat, but which it probably is meat on plenty of occasions. But anyway. So yes, I have befriended Ariadne the blacksmith. She's part of my gang now. And that's all
And so you
for
gather
the
more
base
tools,
companions.
and with each step, more power.
We've got Stirring in the Mire, Wetland Ambush, and Toshers. And the Battered Helm, which is crappy, kind of important. Sisters of Vengeance, which is knives for taking on mages, and the Ward of the Innocent. And this Drunkard is Ariadne's little quest starting. And as a reward for getting full armour up to 60 total, I get the Jousting Armour and the Lady of the Lake encounter. shard that I have gathered 5 of, I get the Ring of Preparation, which I think is like a wheel gambit, like you can inspect it before you play, which is good. And next we will move on to the Hermit, the wheel, but I think I am going to leave it here for now actually. I know it does cut short against my scheduled time, but my brother is down visiting, so I should sort of be social instead of just sitting here playing games all afternoon. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed. There will be more Hand of Fate 2 on Wednesday afternoon, 3 o'clock UK time. Join me then. This will go up on YouTube in the meantime, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye everyone.